Alright, everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna react on this video, some Balkan video. We have nothing, we give everything. They keep dividing us. We keep surviving. This is Balkan. Already, I know this is gonna be bullshit video, like unity and all of this shit bullshit, but everybody else is wrong, to blame. But let's see, let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance.
You ask somebody, for example, my friends in these countries, hey, my friend. When you ask somebody, for example, my friends in these countries, hey, my friend, where are you from? They will tell you Denmark, Norway, Sweden.
Okay, and so what? Let's see what he's gonna say, because I know where he's going, but I can already debunk what he's saying. But let's give him a chance.
You ask the Balkans, hey, my friend, where are you from? You will get a 700 years of history lesson. Welcome.
Okay, let's just get into why Scandinavians are predominantly one people group. It's because of ethnic cleansing. That's basically it. There was a large population of Germans in Denmark that got wiped out or forcefully removed or told to be quiet, assimilated, and all kinds of things. In Sweden, there was a large population of Danish people and Norwegian people who got expelled, and all these three things also these assimilated, whatever, blah blah, forcefully, whatever. And the same in Norway with Swedes and Danish people. So this guy, he don't know what he's talking about. Historically, it's not accurate. Yeah, it's just bullshit, bro. Bullshit. He's talking bullshit. He's trying to make them seem civilized while Balkans are so uncivilized. Nah, bro. The problem in Balkan is there is Serbs and Croats who has genocidal faiths. Their faith is genocidal, and that's basically why we have the problem.
Balkan Breakfast Talk Show, my friends. New mini series about the Balkan countries. Like, subscribe would help me a lot, bre. And I open this buy me a coffee link if you want to donate to this channel something. If not, my friends, who gives a shit? Stay, enjoy, free of charge. I don't charge anything, remember. Super. My friends, listen. Today, since the weather outside is beautiful, like the Balkan people, we're going to talk about Balkan people in general. I'm going to explain to you the Balkans in general.
He's gonna explain to us the Balkans. Haydi.
Super. This mentality, top, super. Listen, my friends. In general, Balkan people are pretty much identical, even though they will pretend.
No, it is not correct. Balkan people are not pretty much similar. It's not correct. The similarity comes from the Yugoslavia era, where people were forcefully told what their culture was. So already they are wrong.
Greek, I'm Romanian, no. Same shit.
No.
Plus minus.
No, same shit. No, same shit. No, definitely no same shit.
Some euros of salary, same shit. Trust me.
No, same shit. No, same shit. Everything was made same shit in Yugoslavia. Before Yugoslavia, no same shit. So what? This guy, he's taking 60 years out of 1,000 years and saying, oh yeah, same shit. Nah, bruh. 60 years don't represent fucking 1,000 years.
Super. My friends, by default, which is actually the default setting, when you press default in these games, Balkan people are very loud. You see me.
And what the fuck?
When I'm talking to you, my friends, this microphone on the mixer is good. Very loud, very emotional, bad and good emotion. Remember, my friends,
what the fuck, bro? Nah, bro, this is sloppy.
Very generous, very loyal. How can I say?
No. How the fuck can you say loyal, bro? Serbs did all kinds of things to their own neighbors, and Croats also. What loyal? What? Where is the loyalty? What the fuck is this guy talking about loyalty? Shut the fuck up.
Dramatic. Everything has to be drama when we're talking, my friends. Even me, look, I'm waving with my hands. The body language, bre, very important. You know, there is like certain things that actually makes sense in only in our hand, like the Italians. Like this, we, my friends, we're doing everything with our hands. That's super. Then, my friends, very generous people. Even though we don't have much, remember, very generous people.
What the fuck are you talking about? We have a lot. Everybody in Balkan has. People just are lazy. What the fuck? Hey, we don't have a lot. Yeah, we have a lot. Our houses are paid off. Our land is paid off. We don't owe nobody nothing. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Bro, we have it good, bro. Listen, people in the West are fucking having it bad. Bro, they need to work. Bro, we can choose to work. Bro, we can choose to sit down and chill all year around because we have land and we know that land gives us money. So we can just chill, bro. We can choose to work. We got land, bro. We got houses paid off, bro. What the fuck is this guy? Listen, people in the West need to fucking work like fucking zombies, bro. This guy don't know what he's talking about. Everybody got at least a kilo gold at home. What the fuck is this guy talking about? People don't have. Yeah, people have who wanna work. Who fucking don't waste his money on booze, on women, on stupid things. Yeah, people have money. But if you wanna show off, nah, bruh. And if you wanna keep being dumb and not educating you, yeah, you're gonna be poor.
My friends, very stubborn. И яо, Боже Господе, the women are totally crazy.
That is why we have a reset method. You reset the computer and everything good.
I'm sorry, I have to be real. Watch out because they will.
It is not true. Balkan women are not this aggressive. No, it is because when a Balkan woman is not with a real man, you understand? She tries to dominate because the person she's with, he is not dominant person, so she dominates him. But if she gets told to shut, and sit her down, bruh, believe she's gonna do it.
They will throw a flip flop at my head. Super. And my friends,
Listen. Any man who tolerates a woman acting like that is not a man. This is not a man in a dominant position. This is man in feminine position. If he accepts this behavior, he's feminine.
hilarious because we have this dark humor, my friends, because we were actually living through a very dark past and dark history. I'm going to explain, don't worry.
It's not true. History, the last 400 years was before the Christian, a certain kind of faith got weapons in Balkan. There was peace in Balkan for 400 or 500 years. But then a certain religion got weapons and there was no more peace. And it's documented.
And my friends, occasionally from time to time, for the other people around this world, we are totally impossible.
Why is laughing? What impossible? Hey, London financiated the Serbs, World War I, World War II, and even before. France also. What? Why is acting like, people don't understand, funny, it's such no, bro, the politicians understand very good. Ordinary people, because they are fucking lazy and uneducated, is not my problem. They're dumb. It's not funny. Stupidity. How can stupidity be funny? Bruh.
I understand when I'm talking to my colleagues, they're listening to me, and afterwards they will say, hey, my friends, I'm tired. And I'm.
No, because you cannot. Because you do not know how to explain it. Easy. And how it is. It's you are to blame. You cannot say, yeah, there was peace in Balkan. The Christians, the Ottoman Empire became weak. The Christians in the Ottoman Empire became traders, got weapons from the West, started revolts, ethnically cleansing, genociding, everything. And now we have what we have now. That's the most basic, simple explanation. And everybody understand.
Just warming up. Super. My friends, listen, I'm gonna explain to you all the things. Today, if it's a long episode, you
All things.
have timeline. Super. The list that I made, very good, very good. My friends, listen, history is in our blood pressure. I mean, it's actually dictating our blood pressure. Why? Because, my friends, in the same peninsula of the European continent,
Yeah, sure.
Ottomans passed and stayed for more than 500 years.
Ottomans passed.
Pičku majčinu.
What Ottomans past? What is he talking about? Ottomans past? Listen, Balkan was part of the Ottoman Empire. The people that lived in Balkan was part of the Ottoman Empire. It didn't just pass. The administration was made up of these people who lived there. The structure of the communities was people who lived there. What is he talking about? Okay, listen. Anybody had a problem with the Ottomans in Balkan, they can suck it. Suck it, bro.
My friends, Byzantine time.
What Byzantine time? What Byzantine time? Byzantine didn't have power in the West Balkans. Okay, let's go.
Austro-Hungarian.
Austro-Hungarian. What with them? What is with them? They only had power because the Sultan sold West Balkan. What?
Empire. All the empires passed. They left something, but they didn't left too much.
They left. What the fuck is he talking about? They left. Listen. Bosnia is one of the oldest countries in Europe, bruv. What is this guy talking about? They left. They left something. What the fuck, bro?
They actually took a lot. They didn't leave too much. Don't get don't get mad at me. I'm just being.
It's not true. It's not true. If it wasn't for all these kinds of empires, the whole Western and Balkan region would look different. If it wasn't for the Ottoman Empire, there would be absolutely no Orthodox people left in Balkan. That's 100%. Or if the Orthodox got the power, there would be no Catholics left. And if even one of the both got the power, there would be no Muslims left. That's just factual, historical truth. You can go Google it, YouTube it. That is what they are told to do. But, so I don't know what this guy is talking about.
Brutally honest. Super. My friends, listen. Borders were moved, plus minus.
No. Bosnian land was stolen and given away to people who did genocide. Borders what?
History was, how can I say, it was a little bit fabricated.
No. Serbian, Croatian, Montenegrin, Macedonian, Greek, Bulgarian history was made up.
New countries
And Bosnian history was suppressed. That's it.
emerged. Older countries were bigger, now they're smaller. Regions, blah blah blah. Totally mixed up, my friends. Kasha popara, turli tava, gyuvec. When you put everything in the tava, my friends, and you put it in the oven, that's how the Balkans are. In reality.
No, absolutely not true. The Balkans was homogeneous places with the people who lived there, who's lived there in a long time, and then we had some people who came from outside with weapons and stole dead people's lands. Some got killed, some got removed, And yeah, now these people with the weapons who did horrible things to civilians, to people without weapons, now own that land. But things will change.
All of us, no exception. Remember,
No exceptions. You see this? No, everybody is the same. No, fuck no. No. Everybody is not the same. We know who is how and who is doing what. So let's just take it a little bit.
reality, all of us, no exception. That's how the Balkans are. In reality, all of us, no exception. Remember, my friends, how can I say? We preserve.
Listen, just because you have lions and the hyenas look at the lions and start acting like the lions doesn't mean the hyenas are lions suddenly. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Our history for cultural reasons, because my friends, let's be honest, the history that I was learning when I was studying, right, elementary, high school, blah blah blah, it's totally different than the history that today's modern children are actually learning. Why? Why not?
It's such a fucking retarded answer. Why not? What the fuck, bro?
Sorry, you understand?
No, they're learning new history because the old history is based on myths, lies, propaganda. Yeah, that's it. Why the fuck couldn't he say that? Why is it? Because it is. What the fuck?
Problem. But even though I'm gonna be
Listen, in Yugoslavia, there was a lot of indoctrination, lies, Listen, there are books which in normal places would be illegal to read, they were permitted. And false narratives were put in because Yugoslavia was majority controlled by Serbs, and the second one who controlled it under the Serbs were the Croats, because it was controlled by them, because the West wanted the Muslims out of the Balkans. Even though the Bosnians are the only people who are native to this area in the West Balkans, because they didn't have the correct faith, they needed to go. So history was made up to propagate these kinds of things, and now history is getting set right, at least in Bosnia, but in the rest of Croatia, Serbia, it's still myths, lies, fabricated shit, blah blah. Bruh, we know the truth. Nobody can tell us the truth anymore.
really brutally honest with you. My friends, listen. Was our history dark? Absolutely.
No. It's absolutely not correct. The history of West Balkans are not brutal. But we have examples of when people with one kind of faith that is controlled from either the West or the I don't know, what do you call Russia and all of that? East Asia? Nah, I don't know. But yeah, outside forces. As soon as one religion got support and weapons from its religious brethren, it did all kinds of things. So bullshit, bro. Why is it?
I'm talking about the Balkans. Was our history, my friends?
The Balkan history is not bloody. When the Ottomans had the power, nobody got hurt. When the Bosnians had power, nobody got hurt. So this is fake history, fake bullshit he's talking about. But we see what happens when the Christians have power and what they did and done.
Listen, Was our history
And as long as we keep on propagating this foolish narrative, lies, everybody is the same, everybody did the same, nothing's gonna change because nobody is held to be accountable for their deeds. So there's no reflection, there's no how did it come to this? Why did it come to this? What was the blueprint for this, you know? As long as nobody's held responsible and nobody's taking responsibility, nothing will change. And these people with that religion will go out and do it again tomorrow. Because, brother, this guy, don't believe this guy.
dark? Absolutely. Da, I'm talking about the Balkans.
No,
Was our history
no, it was not dark. Only when Serbians and Croats did things, it was dark because they're the only people who did dark things. The fuck?
very bad and full with a lot of genocides?
Why is he just saying it so casually? A lot of genocide. Let's just hear what he's gonna say.
Was our history very bad and full with a lot of genocides? Yes and no. I don't want to explain too much.
He don't want to explain too much. He don't want to explain too much because he don't want to say who did the G sites. Why he not say he not have balls? This guy, he don't have balls. This guy in Balkans, you can see on this guy. He's a little guy, bro. This guy, little guy. Who this guy? Who did G side? Serbians did G side. Chetniks did G side. The church did G side. Who did G side from the Croatian? Croatians did G side. The church did G side. The fucking politicians. Why is this guy not saying who it is? Huh? Say it. If you wanna be a man with balls. Or else go put on woman hair.
Was everything true that is mentioned in the books and in the pastimes? No. Lele. Now I'm gonna trigger the Balkans. Lele. If they're watching me, my friends, pitch kumatar. Pray for me. So my friends, because listen. You cannot know what happened 500, 600, 10,000 years ago. You cannot know.
Yes, you can know because people wrote things down. People, listen, even 500 years ago, there was an administrations. The Ottomans kept papers. The Vatican kept papers. A lot of people kept papers. Yeah, a lot got destroyed, but a lot is not a lot, but I don't know how much percentage wise, how much is left, but still, yeah, you can make a clear picture, bro. People fucking documented how many wells there were, how many fucking whatever there were, how many fields there were. Bro, this guy don't know what he's talking about, bro. And things have been written later that is lies, but if it's not documented, if it's not able to be, how is it called, investigated somehow with I don't know, ecological means or geological or I don't know geological, but genetic or whatever, bruh, then it's false history. And the problem is in the Balkans there have been powers the last 150, 60 years who have put in fake history. But the fake history is made from outside. It's not from Balkan. People from outside who had similar religions as people in Balkan came to them with fake history to unite those people because they had the same faith. But the people was not what's it called when everybody is this I forgot the word, bro. But this guy, I hate this fucking sloppy history, bro.
That it's not possible to know. There is no proof. Even
No, it is not impossible. There's genetics, there's ecological history, there's a lot of kind of history. It's proven, bro. Bro, if people are saying they can't find anything, then maybe they're not from there. You know, if the Serbians can't find their past, maybe it's because they're not from there. If the Croatians can't find their past, it's because they're not there. The Bosnians can. The Bosnians go back to Illyrians. The same with Albanians. Those people are natives, so they can go and find their history on the ground. But the Serbs and Croats cannot. And that is why, but this guy, he's a communist, bro. I can already tell you he's a Yugoslav communist, bro.
The proof that we had, which is the books that we actually studied from, and as well for the other countries around this world, my friends, they're not 100% true. We can see now in today's world, my friends, when the conspiracy theories from back in the days, which were actually only for the mad people, for the lunatics, now, my friends, they're actually coming out to be true. So you actually think that everything that you learned in school is 100% true? No. We learned a lot of propaganda. You understand? I'm gonna leave it. My friends, it's a very dark and big topic. If I continue, I will never finish. Super. My friends, how can I say? The history for the Balkans. It actually, my friends, identifies awareness, first of all, which is good, okay. Then, my friends, collective memory of something which happened back in the day. Somebody else was guilty, blah, 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 blah. Okay, super. I'm not saying no. And, my friends...
What is he talking about? I don't understand it. I don't understand what he's talking about right now.
How can I say? We're actually hypersensitive to disrespect. Because throughout the history and in these modern times, the Balkan people and Balkan countries in general, my friends, they're getting a lot of disrespect from everybody. Okay, I'm gonna talk about European Union, especially from the rich European Union countries.
What he's talking about? Honestly, I don't understand what he's talking about. From what view does he represent? I don't get this. I don't get it.
As I said, you from European Union. I'm not talking about the people. Listen to me. People are people. I'm talking about your fucking...
I don't care about that. Listen, I don't care about this people are people. Nah, bruh. If the representative come from their country, I don't give a fuck. It represent their people. I don't give a fuck about that. Fuck that shit. Oh, people have nothing to do with it. I don't give a fuck. Change your politician then. I don't give a fuck. Change your fucking politician. It's not my problem. Fuck you. As long as your politician is motherfucker, you're a motherfucker.
Stupid officials and your fucking stupid politicians that should believe so much. My friends, listen. You, politicians, you can actually disrespect the other politicians. I don't give a shit. Do what you want. Between yourselves, fuck you, all of them.
No, this is a bad view to have. A politician should always be a representative of his people. And that is how I view it. If a politician is saying something, that is his people's views. Else, why the fuck would his people choose him? I don't give a fuck. That's how it is. Stop fucking lying to yourself. That's the problem with people. People are lying to themselves. People are somehow trying to, reason something. Nah, bruh. It's how it is. He got fucking voted in by fucking his people. So shut the fuck up. His people fucking want his views.
Super. But don't talk for my people and for Eastern Europeans as well like we're garbage. Please.
Balkan, the Serbs and Croats. Bro, what else can you call them? Look up history.
I'm talking for the normal people. Please.
What normal people? All those normal people who supported all kinds of terrible things. What normal people? Normal people. Now normal people. Before not.
Because if you actually open the real books from the history, you will actually see that these parts over here, the richer parts in European Union, the Balkans and Eastern Europeans are the backbone of these countries. Because if we didn't exist, my friends, you would not have this, how can I say, rich modern societies.
Okay, why?
Because who was building your roads? Oh, okay, listen.
Who was building your roads? This is the most idiotic reasoning fucking ever, bruh. It is the most, nah, bruh. You fucking, the Serbians and Croats destroyed fucking Balkans. West Balkan at least. They destroyed. Be fucking factual. They took out outside forces. They took out outside manipulation. They took in outside history. They took in fucking outside weapons. Stop fucking lying, bruh. Okay, not the Serbians in the 90s because, yeah, they owned the fucking weapons because of Yugoslavia, you know, or Serboslavia, as it should be called, not Yugoslavia, but Serboslavia, you know. They had all the fucking weapons and did what fuck ever they want. So, yeah. Nah, bruh. Fucking, that's the problem, bruh. Keep on lying to yourself, bruh. You're never fucking gonna come to any fucking real conclusion. People inside of the West Balkans destroyed it because they couldn't take to see that Muslims had it better than them, even though they were suppressed, because the Muslims didn't waste their money on stupid things. That's the problem. Because when the war was there, why the fuck did they go and plunder? They fucking took the, you know, the cabling inside walls for electricity for your, to put on appliances in your house. They fucking took the copper out of the fucking walls, bro. In the fucking Bosnian houses. This guy, he got me mad, bro. If you fucking talk fucking real. Don't be fucking.
Totally different topic. Super. My friends, another thing for the Balkans is very important is religion. Listen to me, I'm gonna be very short. I don't want to talk about religion. In the same small peninsula in the Balkan, there is Orthodox, Catholics, Muslims, agnostics.
Why? Why are they there? Because Ottomans allowed it. The Muslims allowed it. For 600 years, the Muslims allowed it. But what happened as soon as the Christians got power? What happened? Where are all the Muslims? Where are all the mosques? Listen, this is the problem. Listen. We don't need anybody to tell us our history anymore. We know the history, okay? So you go to your corner. We don't want contact with other people. We don't. We have our land. I don't care about you. You don't need to care about me. Everything in my land is mine. And other parts who are not in my land yet will come back. And that is how it is. No outside forces can control anything anymore. It is finished.
Atheist, some extremists from both of the sides, from Christianity and from Islam, and so on and so on.
Jebem ti glavu čelovu. Listen, this guy, he's a fucking propagandist, nothing fucking else.
Super. I'm not saying no, do what you want, my friend. God and religion.
It's not true. Show me any proof of the Muslims in West Balkan doing any genocide. Show me the proof. Where's the proof? Show me the doctrine. Show me the orders from the politicians. Because we can show all factual receipts on what the Christians did. Because only the Christians did genocide.
Religion is
Show me otherwise.
personal. Nobody should know about it. It's a relationship between you and God. Don't forget that. Super.
No communist. This is not correct. In my land, it will be my religion, my culture. Nobody else can order how my land will look and how my culture and my society will look. Yeah? This is how it is. If you don't like it, go start your own city, go to your own, start your own city, village, make city, and then you can do your own culture. Yeah? You're not gonna come into our with your culture, communist shit, and tell how it is, how it's not. Yeah?
My friends, there is no problems. There is literally nulla bre, compare, zero problems between the normal people. But especially
It's not true. It's not true. What the fuck he talk about? He's lying. He's lying. Muslims are still not able to move back to their lands. Muslim houses are stolen. Muslim land is still stolen. What is this guy talking about? 93% of Muslim land in West Balkans are still occupied. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
now that I see a lot of people from Australia is actually watching me, Australians, not diaspora, not our people, Australian. My friends, listen, and for the Western people that are watching this, how can I say? Balkan in general is very small peninsula in the European continent. When you put a lot of emotion, people like us, a lot of emotion, a lot of my friends knowledgeable about
No. People were suppressed, the Muslims were suppressed to talk about what the Christians did to them. Because if you told your kid and the kid accidentally said something in public or in school or, you know, bruh, you're not gonna exist. You understand what I'm saying? So the Muslims had to do collective amnesia. And now, after the 90s, after they got their freedoms again, they can say it how it is. That the Serbs, Orthodox, and the Croats, Catholics, are the only people in West Balkan with, let's not forget, the Montenegrins are the only ones doing genocide. Nobody else. And what the fuck are they gonna do about it? Nothing, bitch.
history knowledgeable about religions and blah blah blah. My friends, you actually get, how can I say, GTA not 6 but 7. You understand? Because my because my friends, listen, it's kasha popara. Everybody
Listen, this way he's acting, this is not his natural way. If he was in a real man group in Balkans and he acted like this, they would look at him at first. They would give him chance. They would say to him, hey, chill. After a couple of times,
my friends is protecting something. But I'm gonna be honest with you 100%. There is never problems between the people, the normal people. Doesn't matter which religion.
it is not true. This is also lie. What the fuck is talk about? It's not true. The only reason there's no problem because the Bosnians are too fucking soft. The old generation lives in a fantasy of brotherhood and unity. The Bosnians. I'm not saying the other ones. No, bro. They'll just lie. They're liars, bro. They just say, yeah, sure, bro, brotherhood. And when they got the what can you say, when they are more prepared, they'll they'll fuck you up, they'll backstab you, bro. But the Bosnians are soft, and now the Bosnians are the strongest in West Balkan. Let's be honest, they're the strongest with the Albanians. The Bosnians and the Albanians are the strongest. So because of that, the older generation have this indoctrination of just be nice to people, just be nice. Whatever happened, be nice. But the younger generation don't have this, bro. We're not like them, bro. We see who the fuck you are. We don't give a fuck about you, bro. Honestly. This old generation is nothing like us, bro. We're gonna wipe the fuck out, bro. We're gonna, bruh. These guys were nice, the last generation. Our generation, the new generation, we're not gonna be nice, bro. We're gonna be dirtier than dirty, bro. We're gonna be dirtier. If you're gonna go dirty, we're gonna go dirtier, bro. Trust me, bro.
Religion you belong to. We were living in Yugoslavia, my friends, all religions in one federation of countries. Now, my friends, for example, in my country, even though the majority is Christian Orthodox, there is, my friends, atheist, of course. There is, my friends, how
Okay, he's Serbian.
much 28, I think 27, doesn't matter the percent, Islam, Muslim people. So
Hello. Your whole country is Muslim country. Where are all the mosques from Belgrade? I'm just asking. Where are all the mosques? It's not your land. Serbia is not Orthodox land. It's never been, bruh. That's the thing, bro. People keep on lying. Lying.
there is couple of percent of Catholics and so on. There is no problems, bro. The problems, especially for my
This problem. Sanjak will be taken from you. What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? Not in Serbia, we go to Hungary. What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? Western parts of Serbia will be taken by Bosnia because it's Bosnian land. Eh? What you gonna do? The people who own the land, their grandkids are still alive. Documented whose land, whose every fucking meter of that land is documented who owns it, and it will be given back. Bro, how can you say to me this guy is from Balkan? Just look at him. Look at this guy. Genetically, he cannot be Balkan, West Balkan. Genetically, he's not West Balkan, bro. This is not West Balkan construction of a man. He has not broad shoulders. How the fuck can you be from West Balkan without broad shoulders? He's not tall. I can see he's not tall. He's not white. Bro, this guy, if he goes out in the sun for 3 days, bro, this is not the West Balkan construction. 100%. I tell to you the truth.
Western and people from other other countries that is watching this, my friends, the problem is always on the TV, when the politicians which are trying to divide us all.
No, it's not true. Their churches, their literature, their politicians is just an example of their what they really want to say and do. So the politicians not even important. Their history, their teaching, their universities, indoctrination, it's their whole society is sick. It's all, bro. Church, school, everything, bro. Everything.
Like maybe now even for centuries. You understand? That's a very big problem. And Balkans are actually easily triggerable people. You can trigger them like this. You understand? If somebody now is knocking on my door, my friends, I'm gonna turn off the table. Off my cat. You understand? You can trigger the Balkans very easy because we're full with emotion. I'm talking good and bad emotion. So watch out when you're talking with somebody. Don't trigger them too much. Super. This is a helpful tip from me to you. Super. My friends, listen. Religion in the Balkans is not just theology. It's about, how can I say, identity. We identify ourselves by the religion, which is good. But in this religion, my friends, how can I say, even secular,
the fuck is this guy talking about? Identify with the religion. What the fuck are you talking about?
even secular, which means non-religious Balkan families, my friends, they're celebrating Easter, they're celebrating the big holidays, right? Christmas. Some of them, I know, for example, mixed up religion families which are celebrating Ramazan, Kurban Bayram. Kurban Bayram, and so on and so on and so. So you see, both of the holidays, even the Catholic one. My friend, super, bre. Do what you want. You have only one life. If you want to do these things and if they make you happy, do them. You don't have to explain to anybody. Super. My friends, listen. The religion, I have to be honest, in the Balkans especially, it creates, my friends, it creates, how can I say, strong community bonds, first of all, which is good. It creates, my friends, how can I say, tradition continuity. So, for example, we continue something from back in the days, some authentic Balkan traditions. For example, in some villages, in some regions, different tradition. It's very interesting to see, my friends. It actually boosts the tourism for other people to see it because it's unique. It's only happening in the Balkans. Super. And my friends, moral frameworks. Very, very important thing is the morality. Moral. But the bad thing.
I don't know what this guy is talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's talking about Christianity or something. I don't know.
My friends, is actually always this magaring in our government. Bože gospode, I cannot make one video without mentioning this idioti. Listen, my friends, they're always politicizing.
Because you're lying. You're lying. You're not saying people are voting on them. You're not saying people are fighting for them. You're not saying people are going to war for them. You're not saying people are manipulating for them. You're not. It's the politician, huh? Only politician. How the fuck is the politician gonna do it alone? Who the fuck put him in power? No, bro. Be fucking honest. Learn to be honest with yourself.
The faith. When they need something to be done, my friends, they're gonna put a certain message in the public on this television. Of course, the newscasters and all those idiotic bot from left and right, doesn't matter, my friend. And they're gonna trigger some particular minority or majority of the country, doesn't matter. Only for their advantage. And people are easily triggerable. You understand? Very, very bad thing. Then, my friends, identity, rigidity, yes, yeah, okay. And my friends, how can I say, the other thing that actually does this is the extremist.
Extremist. Okay, now he's gonna tell us.
Extremist. My friends, listen. When you're pushing something extreme in the when you're pushing something extreme like your religious views to the public, my friends, how can I say, people will hate you. Doesn't matter.
You know what's funny? In his society, you know what the extreme view is? The extreme view in his society is that actually the Serbian people did genocide in the 90s. And that's the extreme view. Honestly, people in Serbia don't believe they did genocide. They're lying to them. Or they actually know, but they don't want to admit it. So even if you go on public TV, bro, that's the extreme view. But the normal view is just, yeah, that's normal. That's not genocide. That's just, neighbor, what's it called? Helping a neighbor, moving out. Bruh, the fuck?
If the country is majority Catholic or Orthodox or Muslim or blah blah blah. In some countries, actually forbidden. Go and practice, for example, I don't know, something in Pakistan. For example, you understand?
What are you talking about? You can't be Christian in Pakistan. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
That's a very big problem. The extremists are a very big problem. There, of course, there is like a very, very, very small minority, but
okay, another lie. They're a small minority. How the fuck did he conclude it was only a small minority? How the fuck is the same politicians winning time and time again if it's only small minority? It's the problem. This is the problem in the West Balkan. The Serbians and the Croats and Montenegrins don't know how to take responsibility. They're like little kids, like girls, They're like girls. Girls act like this. You know, when they don't get what they want, they cry, lie, all of this. Don't cry and lie. Be a man. Tell the truth. Get on, whatever, but be a man. As long as you lie, we're gonna tell it how it is. You are genocidal. The normal view is the genocidal view. And your people are ready to do it again tomorrow. And that is fact.
They exist.
But now the other team is more than prepared and waiting for you. Now they only want to talk and be diplomatic. Bro, we can do it however you want. Talk, but if you want war, second half will be funny.
They exist. To spread a message, maybe they're paid by somebody to actually do something so they can trigger something and blah blah blah. This is like my friends, very easy to trigger in the Balkans and among the Balkan people because of emotion and because of connection with God. Super. We finish with a tough topic. Super. My friends, listen. The Balkan personality. From one side, the good one, and from the other side, Lele, the bad one. I have to mention both of them. Super. My friends, listen. We have, as I said, emotional intensity. So, for example, my friends, you're talking with a Balkan person, right? My friends, first, Fifi, first of all, my friends,
this guy has dog inside house. Listen, if you're from Balkan, you know you don't have dog inside house. We don't have dog inside house. West Balkan people don't have dog inside house, bro. The fuck?
he or she will be Lele extremely, how can I say, first of all,
If we have, we don't call it Fifi. Bro, Fifi.
we will be not shy, but we will be like backup to some point, and we will observe you. We have this thing in our head which was taught by our grandmas and grandpas back in the days. Don't sorry. Don't talk too much. First observe the people and see, my friends, if they're good or if they're lying or if they're spies. As we say from back in the days, špijuni se među nama. Pičku majčinu. Super. And we will observe you like this. Then, my friends, when we will see...
You see, this is how the mentality of the Serbian is. While a Bosnian, he's told, be a good person. That is what he's told. It's very interesting.
that you're a normal person. My friends, we will open Balkan English like mine. Very good. Bombona. And my and my friends, we will talk so loud that you will think that we are arguing with you. But no, my friends, that means that I love you, but in a totally different expression. You understand?
No, this is not correct. The reason is this. In the West, people, they could not yell at people. They were servants. They were endangered. Bro, you gotta understand. The reason why we can yell is nobody is above us. At least the Muslim and the Bosnian parts. They could raise their voice as loud as they wanted. While in Christian lands, you could not do that. You cannot raise your voice like that, bro. You cannot have a voice because, I don't know, your societies were built on being slaves for either the king, for rich, whatever, landowners, or whatever. Basically, slaves for money. While in the West Balkans, people had their properties, lands, agriculture, farming. So they were their own boss, bro. If the king or sultan, he didn't act right, he got removed. So, you know, it was a different power dynamic, you know, so you could have a loud voice. You were free. Who the fuck should tell you otherwise?
Super. Then, my friends, we will disagree about literally everything, especially politics and religion, maybe, but especially politics.
Yeah. Some people like genocide, some don't. It's very difficult with the people who like this genocide and lie about everything and don't want to be real about history. It's very difficult.
can start actually a civil war, but my friends, in the end of the conversation, we will hug each other. We will be
Yeah, a civil war. A civil war is not with tanks. A civil war is not with airplanes. That's called a war. That's a war. A civil war don't contain airplanes, don't contain jets, don't contain artillery shelling, don't contain tanks, big logistics from another country, supplies, food, money, people, weapons. Bruh, there was no civil war in the Balkans, or at least in the 90s was. It was not a civil war, it was a frontal attack from Serbia on its neighboring countries. And after Croatia also started attacking Bosnia. But Serbia attacked everybody else, pretty much. So, stop fucking lying. What the fuck you lying? We fucking know the truth.
become brothers or sisters. You understand? That's how we are actually. How can I say? Our soul works. Our soul is designed totally differently. Remember, very important. Super. My friend, for the hospitality, Lele, the most hospitable people that you can find in this world, hands down, no questions asked, is Balkan people.
Yeah, bro, the Serbian guy, he's gonna help you move out of your first home, and then wherever you move to, when he's gonna come there and move you out too. Most hospitable people. Yeah, boss. Seven.
Balkan people. Hey, my friends, imagine you come to my house from Denmark and you tell me, no, I ate. You ate. Shipki, you ate. My friends, you will eat again. Opa, svinsko pečenje, like the whole pig. On you. Couple of rakia, my friends. Meze, uzo, rakia, what the fuck you want? I have everything. And again from the basement, opa, Ivar, and so on and so on and so on. Meze, sirence, this kind of shit, my friends. Lele. And we will talk for maybe 5 days. I don't give a shit if you have a meeting or a business meeting. You will sit with me, because if you stand and if you go, my friends, disrespect, very bad thing. Don't disrespect the Balkan people. After that, my friends, you're gonna get fucked literally. Super. My friends.
You gotta get fucked, bro. If you fuck. I don't know about Balkans, Serbian and Croatians, they're like, nah. But don't fuck with the Bosnians, bro. And definitely don't fuck with the Sanjak. Sanjak, don't fuck with the Sanjak people. They're gonna fuck you up, bro. They're gonna mentally and physically.
Fifi, bre. Then, my friends, resilience. Resilient mindset. How can I say? Listen. I have to be honest now. No jokes. My friends, listen. A lot of wars passed through the Balkan Peninsula and the Balkans.
Nah, bro, it's not true. Balkan people are not whatever he said, bro. The problem with Balkans are in West Balkan we are so PTSD that PTSD is normal, bro. A guy from fucking in the West who have PTSD, if he came to fucking West Balkan, bro, he would be feeling normally, bro. He would be pretty much like everybody else, bro.
Country.
Bro, people are fucking ready to do crazy shit down there, bro. You don't understand. Bro, weapons are like fucking choice, bro. It's people are fucking grabbing weapons for literally small things. It's so much how much PTSD is rampant. But I'm not saying it's bad, because you gotta be like that, because your neighbors are ready to do all kind of shit against you. It's documented. You can go see videos. You can see what the Serbian and Croats did against the Bosnians, and what the Serbians did against the Albanians in Kosovo. So you gotta be like that, and that is a production of what the Christians are doing in West Balkan.
In general. Collapses of certain countries, burning. Oh, bože.
Tell me what collapses of what countries? What country collapsed? As far as I know, no country actually collapsed yet. So what country are we talking about?
New countries emerging.
What new countries emerged? What is this new? What kind of countries are you talking? Is this guy talking about Serbia and Croatia and Montenegro as the new countries that emerged, or what he's talking about?
Political debates, lele, 24/7, my friends. Very important thing. Sanctions, embargoes. So imagine the whole country didn't have oil.
What he talk about? Wait. What he talk about? Wait.
Very important thing. Sanctions, embargoes. So imagine the whole country didn't have oil. Some of
Who he talk about? Serbia. Who he talk about now?
the countries didn't have flour. Some of the countries were extremely poor that they were passing the border through the other country to literally buy a chocolate or a bread or a flour.
What the fuck he talk about?
We actually have this dark past that
What the fuck he talk about?
most of you here, rich countries in European Union, they didn't. We have it.
Bro, I cannot relate to this because what he's talking about in where we were, bro, we were in war, bro. What the fuck he talk about?
It was very bad. Did we learn something from it? Yes.
I don't know what he talk about. Where we came from, people had money. We could buy chocolate wherever we wanted, bro. Chocolate.
Yes, my friends, but we didn't learn enough. Because people in the Balkans are still hating.
Yeah, because you're still lying. You don't take responsibility for what you did. You don't take responsibility for your curriculum, your history, your literature, your things you did. You keep on saying this, oh, everybody's the same. No, bro. No, bro. Everybody's not the same. It's not the same.
The brothers and the sisters across the borders for some unknown reason that happened 10,000 years ago, even before Christ. BC, bre.
But this is not true. Nobody is fighting for BC or nothing before Christ, whatever. What he's talking about. The problem is, there is a plan. It's an old plan, all the way back from the 1800s, to get Muslims out of Balkan. Because they are not Christians. If those same people converted tomorrow, right now, there would be fucking no problem. But it is the defiance and the stubbornness that they don't want to convert to Christianity and assimilate and talk with don't talk with loud voices and have chill voices. That's the reason why there was. And as long as guys like him and his people keep on telling these lies, nah, bro, there will be no fucking peace, bro. We're gonna rock. Of course we're gonna rock. Because you're lying, bruh. And you're by your default, by lying, you are able to do it again tomorrow. And we ain't fucking with your lies, bruh. We're gonna tell it how it is. Your people did genocide, and that's how it is. And your people are ready to do genocide again, and we are fucking more than prepared, bruh. Welcome, bruh. The mountains are gonna be the last part of their lives. Welcome to the mountains, bro. Sure.
I really don't understand, but I don't want to bother you. So, my friends, we actually, in our mind, we have this, how can I say, thing to adapt fast to rapid changing situations. Because, my friends, you can go to sleep one day and, super. The next day, my friends, you wake up, you're under sanctions because of some stupid political leader which was in your government, which was
Yeah, stupid political leader. Your people went to a different country and go to war, and your whole country are supporting them. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Where the fuck were your fucking father in the 90s? Where were your uncles? Shut the fuck up.
arguing with literally
Where were all your male relatives in the 90s? Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
everybody, and all of a sudden, my friends, there is no oil, there is no gas, There is no petrol.
Oh, it's so sad. Wah, we don't have oil and gas. Wah, after we fucking did genocide in I don't know how many fucking countries, bro. Yeah, it's so fucking sad. It's like it's like a serial killer going out and killing a lot of people, and then when fucking police come to fucking arrest him, he's like nah, bruh, why the fuck should I get trialed for this, bruh? Why the fuck are you even arresting me, bruh? What the fuck, bruh? The fuck, bruh? Use your fucking brain, bruh. Don't stop being fucking manipulated so much.
Benzene. There is no flour. There is no, I don't know, they turn off your electricity. Bro.
Yeah, so sad electricity. At least nobody came to fucking cut off your... Bro, it's so stupid, bro. Children in fucking Bosnia were fucking they were done horrible things to him. He's fucking crying about oil and fuck you, bro. You don't deserve it. And you should never have had it. Why the fuck are you even, how the fuck does this guy even get to fucking Europe, bro? The fuck? Yeah, because your fucking country can't take care of you. You're an economical migrant. You know? That's the difference. You know? Economical migrant. Your own country cannot take care of you. Because your country are built on stealing. Your country cannot function without stealing. Stealing land, giving it to your people. Your people are living on stolen land. Why are you not talking about that? Ah.
Actually, people were going through this shit. Hey, my friends, it was so
Blah 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 blah. Fuck your sanctions.
painful. And this shit actually happened.
I hope you'll get sanctions for 1,000,000 years.
This is not propaganda because I was alive and I saw this shit. I mean, I was alive.
Fuck if you saw this shit. Go to Srebrenica and see the shit. Go to every city in Bosnia and go what really happened. Fuck the small sanctions you got.
So, Боже Господи. I was born when this shit happened. And I saw with my own eyes.
What he's saying, he was raised in Belgrade. That's pretty much what he's saying. Nothing else. He don't know shit, bro. He was raised as a privileged little fat boy in Belgrade. That's what is he saying. That's why he don't got broad shoulders. Bruh, he's not... You are not originally from this part of West Balkan. Because Belgrade is not native to orthodoxy. So don't fucking lie. How the fuck did your people... How did you get your apartments? Huh? What fucking village did your fucking people come from? Because Belgrade, let's be honest, Belgrade was a Muslim majority city. Until in the, I don't remember quite, was it the middle of the 18th century or the start of the 18th century? Or was it the late 7th century, 17th century? I don't quite remember it. But don't fucking lie. That's why he don't look West Balkan. He's not native.
And I saw my grandfather.
And this is the problem in West Balkan. Non-natives are telling the natives their history. Bro, this is not happening anymore.
Doesn't matter. So we have a resilient mind. We can adapt to everywhere. We are actually...
No, they cannot adapt. They cannot adapt. The only reason if a Bosnian right now is moving out of Bosnia is because of what Serbian and Croats are doing in Bosnia right now by destroying it, because of the 5 presidency. You have the Bosnian president who is working for getting Bosnia forward, and then you have a Serbian president who's destroying it. You have a Croatian president who tries to destroy it. You have a international representative who's trying to destroy it. So you have 1 against 3. So it's 4. Sorry, 4. So it's 4 in all. That means it's 4 against 1. So, nah, bruh, it's not the same. But in his country, it's his people who got the power. And they cannot even feed their people because they're used to only having what they're having by stealing. And this is factual. Show me otherwise. Show me what factory your people ever made. Show me what ever, bruv. Because as far as I see, everything you are even making money on now is on stolen lands from other people. And that's fact.
Actually have this hustle mindset, like the Americans would want to say, hustler. Super, my friends, and we have the mindset to survive. But I mean literally survive. Hey, my friends, we're like cockroaches, bro. You can chase us with your.
He can call his people cockroaches. My people are not cockroaches. The native people from West Balkan are not cockroaches. Definitely not cockroaches. Warriors, yes. People with class and character, yes. And we don't bow down like his people bow down. Because we gotta remember one thing. People didn't come freely to Christianity. They got forced. And that's fact. So he can call his people cockroaches. My people are not cockroaches.
Flip flop, you cannot even. Hey, my friends, we're actually so fast. Opa, you see me now? Okay, now you don't see me now. I'm in the other part of the world. Hey, that's how the Balkan. Okay, super. My friends, humor in the Balkan is lele, Bože Gospode. Hey, we have the darkest humor ever, my friends, because we were going through this dark past. And my friends, the only thing that actually kept our parents alive was actually, my friends, the humor. And we have this dark humor,
No, it's not. It's not funny.
my friends, from the.
It's not true. What dark past did his grandparents go through? Blah 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 blah. What the fuck are you talking about? Bruh, if you live in Belgrade, that means you are upper class. The fuck he's talking about?
Past and the dark history.
At least in Yugoslavia or Serboslavia. So what the fuck he talking about?
It's so fucking funny, my friend, and you will. That's why, my friends, when we're telling you a joke, Fifi, sorry. That's why when we're telling you a joke, my friend, maybe it's funny only to us, but it's extremely funny. We have these dark jokes. We love them. Super. Because we use, my friends, how can I say, we use humor as our therapy. You understand? It's our therapy, my friends, to actually calm down our mind. Calm down our blood pressure. Super. Now I have to be honest for the shadow side.
I don't get what he's talking about, but okay, whatever he's talking about, I think. Listen, he's not representative of West Balkan. He may be representative of his people, but not of the rest of West Balkan.
For the bad side. We're actually, my friends, extremely stubborn. Hey, you see this? This is a wall. Even though I live in Czech Republic, everything is cartoon.
It's not true. It's not true. Serbians are not stubborn. Croatians are not stubborn. The only people who are stubborn. This is the thing. They're taking all the good characteristics of a Bosnian and giving it to themselves. Nah, bro, you're not stubborn. How the fuck are you stubborn, bro? Wherever you meet somebody who's fighting against you, you flee. The fuck are you talking about? This is documented. We got the receipts. You're not stubborn people. We are stubborn people. Bosnians are stubborn people. You, bro? Nah.
Funny. Doesn't matter. This is a wall, my friend. Real wall. We're actually stubborn like the wall. Hey, until you reach through my mind. Lele, my friends. For example, my wife is still trying. We are together for 12 years. She's still trying. You understand? But no problem. I have the key. The key is hidden on some particular island in a.
Why are you trying to laugh like this guy, TikToker, the guy, what is called? Balkan Dad. Honestly, he's fucking copying his fucking laugh.
I'm sorry. Bad joke, but you see dark jokes, bro. Super. On island, very you know this island, very popular island. Okay, doesn't matter. My friends, listen. We have this gossip culture.
It's not true. We have a coffee. That's the. Don't fucking represent fucking real best in the real Western culture like it's yours. You don't understand. It's not gossip culture. It's coffee culture. When you sit and have conversations, when you sit and have sophisticated conversations, like this is how nothing can be a secret in West Balkan because you have a coffee culture. People love to sit, talk, be the community. They are the community. You know, you sit with the community. It's not gossiping. It's being a community who sits there and talks about from politics to the economics to everything, bruh. It's not gossiping. If it's gossiping, it's because you're hanging around with girls. Where I'm from, people sit and talk about what is happening, what is gonna happen, plans, money, these kind of things. Not, this bitch, that bitch. Fuck that shit, bro. Don't got time for bitches. Bitches come and go. Money. Bruh, this is the difference. He's trying to represent a culture that isn't his, actually. Honestly.
The meme with the grandmas on the balcony, the ones that are sitting like this, security camera. That's, my friends, originated from, for example, I know it originated from Poland, but it actually resembles Balkans 100%. We are like this.
This is not true. Oh, the old spies, they don't sit in the apartments in our West Balkans. They actually go around and look. So it's not the same. They're actually outside and seeing everything. So this guy,
will see people, doesn't matter young or old, males or females, my friends, or this new gender which is unidentified. Sorry. My friends, you will see them sit down and they will gossip all day long, especially, my friends, the women. Bože gospode, my friends, they're doing, listen, they're doing this coffee which we call Tursko coffee or Turkish coffee, which means, my friends, you boil it in a jezve. You boil it in a jezve and you put it, and then, my friends, you're drinking it. And on the side there is like from the coffee there is like things. My friends, there is actually, especially this is an old grandma tradition where they actually.
it's not a grandma tradition. This is black magic. This is black magic somehow that came into this area who people these people who think believes in this drinking the coffee and looking in the cup and reading, and these are people who believes in black magic, this with numbers, all this magic with numbers and making magic on people. This is the people who believes in this. This is not native to original. We don't believe. Nah, bro, this is foolish. This is not even permittable.
See on this shit and they're doing it like
It's not permittable.
like this. Look. I can see you will go and they will tell you your future, bre. Bože gospode. You will go on a mountain under the sun. It will be around 6:30 p.m. Super. And you will find a girl. And this girl will become your wife. And you will have 3 sheep and super. You understand, my friend? This is actually the real truth. I'm not even joking. For the
Yeah, people are doing that. But a lot of people are doing black magic in the Balkans.
gossip, my friends, lele, the information travels faster than a fiber optic internet. Super. My friends, we have something which is very important, which is.
But all this shit, black magic, is bullshit. This is not real. It's all bullshit. It's just people mentally not normal.
My friends, distrust of institutions. Find me a Balkan that actually trusts his institutions in his.
Yes, I trust the Bosnian institution, not the puppet government right now Bosnian institution who was put in power by the Western powers by changing election law or the way votes were counted at the day after or the day when the voting areas were closed off and everybody has voted. They changed the law so they could put their own people in power. The West did. But yeah, the real Bosnian politicians, yeah, trust them 100%. Why the fuck not? The Bosnian real politician party, everybody knows it. Of course, why the fuck would you not trust them? They give you your fucking country. Of course I trust them. I don't trust your politicians.
Own country. Find me one. But find me one who doesn't work in an institution or is not a politician. Find me one, please. One.
Bro, all his viewpoints are from his country. Nothing else. I cannot relate to anything he's saying.
Or if you, reach me in the comments. Super. My friends, how can I say? Skepticism is in our, how can I say, default setting for the Balkan people. Cynical, also default setting. When you press default, opa, skepticism, cynical. How can I say? If you see a Balkan guy being optimistic, my friends, he's a spy. Шпион, bre. He's very suspicious. You understand? Oh, bože. And my friend,
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
family pressure. Listen, in the Balkans, I have to be honest now, no jokes.
There's no family pressure. What do you talk about? There's only family. What do you talk about family pressure?
My friends, here I can see in the modern times, I have to be brutally honest. Remember this channel, brutally honest. Here in the western part, in the Nordic part, my friends, I can see families,
He's not brutally honest.
they behave like they're not a family, like they're friends. I'm not families. Here in the western part, in the Nordic part, my friends, I can see families, they behave like they're not a family, like they're friends.
Yeah, that's true. They're not family. They have nothing to do with the family. They are, the family, the construct, what they call family in Europe or in the West, it's not a family. It has nothing to do with a family. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's a product to make workers. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to call it. Something, bro.
I'm not, I'm joking, but I'm not joking in the same time. Listen,
Factory families. Factory families. You can call it factory families. Can you call it factory families? Yeah. Industrial families, industrial families, maybe. There should be a word. There actually should be a distinction between what kind of family you actually bringing up and what kind of family, what social construct you're actually bringing it up on. Interesting.
my friends, you can see a father and a mother, couple of kids, doesn't matter. Super. A normal family, and it should be like that. Super. My friends, they are a family, but they don't have these strong bonds.
Nah, bruh. What he's trying to say, bruh, in real original West Balkan native people have a clan. They all have a big clan, a big family. 3,000, 5,000 people at least related. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's 3,000, you can say maybe up till seventh generation or something you can relate back to, you know. That's how it is. So people, you know, they all have a kind of connection by the old people. The old people keep all the connections together, you know, because it is originally West Balkan native people are more clans. They're clan. The structure of the families are clans. That is why it's so difficult for Western powers to split that apart, you know. But it's a clan structure. The old people keeps on the traditions and connections with other old people, relatives, and you know, they introduce people together. All of this, you know, keeping connections, did all this, bruh. West Balkans native people can they can go wherever in the world they have people. You understand me? That's how it is. And I'm talking almost wherever, bruv. Almost where, I don't know, Siberia maybe not, bruv. Or I don't know. But anywhere, you know, major cities and yeah, bruh, they got connections because of the clan.
Strong connections, these strong strings, bruh, ties. Because, my friends, listen, I don't know, you have different culture, you have different way of raising your kids, you have different way of, how can I say, looking at the world and blah, blah. It's your thing, do what you want, I don't care. It's your thing. In the Balkans, my friends, each, it's not like this. My friends, we're actually connected like, like treva, like your gut in your stomach. We're connected like this. And you cannot disconnect. There is no possibility to disconnect. You log in first, never disconnect. You understand? Very, how can I say, from one point, my friends, it actually creates strength, creates trust, creates, my friends, obedience to the elderly. You understand? You respect the elderly. So they teach you how to be a good person. Doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, my friends. Doesn't matter. They teach you, how can I say, proper gender roles. But I don't mean proper. Listen, don't get triggered. I don't mean proper gender roles. For example, like the women should not work and stay at home and raise kids, and the guys should do everything. No. I'm talking about gender roles. For example, the mother is good for this type of stuff, the father is good for this type of stuff. Sorry. Don't mix them together. You understand? So they teach us this. So that's why, my friends, you will see, how can I say, in the Balkans especially, less progressive people. There are, of course, because it's modern.
The fuck he's talking about with the most progressive? We are absolute top of progression. We are progression, while others are declining. We are progressioning. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Of course, and because of democracy, right, on quotation marks, yes, I understand. But, my friends, you will see less, which by my opinion is good, because, my friends, otherwise we will disappear, because there is nobody to raise kids, to actually make them in the first place and then raise them with this new ideology, with this new propaganda and blah blah blah. Which in the Balkan, my friends, yes, as I say, we have it. I'm not saying no, we have it, but we don't respect it and we don't value it like they're doing it.
No. What he's trying to say, there is a new doctrine trying to be implemented by the West in West Europe and America and all the others to the West Balkans. That is like hysterical women. That you should accept that being a hysterical woman and being dumb is acceptable. But we don't accept this because we don't accept this of the men, you know? Because there is a certain way of you should suppose to live, and if you don't want to live with that, then perhaps you should not be there. You should go how it fits more to your personality. You understand? Because you cannot influence society on how you want to live. You know, you can do that at home, but society will keep on functioning without you. You know what I mean? So they're trying to implement like you can act retarded and have no consequences. And then that's not happening, you know?
In some other countries in this continent, for example. You understand? My friends, family, yes, they're giving you this strength, they're giving you these old traditions and blah blah, which are good. which are good. There are modern families, my friends, even more progressive families. Doesn't matter, but they're good in general because we have strong ties. You understand?
No, let's call it for what it is. The families who don't keep on this tradition, they don't exist. They mix with other nations. After 1, 2, 3 generations, their children don't have nothing to do with West Balkan. If we gotta be honest, they don't know nothing about West. They're assimilated. They have nothing to do. They want nothing to do with West Balkan. So if you don't keep that structure, forget about it. You have no one generation max two. Forget about it.
As super. But my friends, on the other hand, макар едно. Sorry. On the other hand, my friend, their expectations, the family expectations is like this big. They expect from you to be Nostradamus. You understand?
No, it's because the families believe that it's a free market. Everybody has the chance. Everybody can be a success if they work hard. They believe this. I don't know why, but they believe this. But there's everybody know this. There's a construction of the society, the rules, who's gonna go forward, who's not gonna make money, who's gonna be a normal worker, who's gonna be a politician, who's gonna be in entertainment, all of this. But reality is that West Balkans are also lazy. We don't like to work hard. Not too hard. So yeah, let me be honest. We could be a lot higher, but we choose to just chill. And that's maybe, but of course, it's a good thing that the parents have high expectations, because if the parents have no don't expect anything from you, you're just gonna go out and do whatever, bruv. So that's only a good thing, and that's how it's supposed to be. High expect high, and then maybe you get the middle.
Understand? Super. Not super, but super. Then, my friend, they have control over you. Боже Господи. I said, my friends, in the Balkans, it's normal if you're a guy or a girl, and if you're like 56 years old, to live with your parents. It's normal.
No, this is not normal. This is. I wouldn't. It depends. It depends. If you're taking care of the parents, okay, but you don't. It's like you could build a house beside your parents' house. You don't need to live in the same house. But of course, if the house is big, why the fuck not? But yeah, of course, in West Balkan tradition, you always have your parents close, no matter what. Even if you move out, you're moving out next door, like that. It's not like you're moving out, like you're moving to a different country. That's just fucked up. Nah. And yeah, you can move to a different country, work, and then come back. Work abroad, come back. Work abroad, come back. But you always come back.
It's normal. You don't spend money.
Or if you choose to live there, you bring your parents. For the most part. Unless your parents refuse, then you can't. But then you go back and forth all the time.
On rent, you're with your family together in, I don't know, 1-bedroom apartment, 10 people. And your family, my friends, you know the wider circle of your family is like 10,000 people. Go and let me see you do a wedding. That's why, my friends, we're taking like 3 credits from all the banks when we're doing wedding, because my friends, imagine if you have to fit in like 10,000 people. You understand? And my friends, how can I say, independence in the Balkans, if you want to be independent, doesn't work. Till this day, my friend, I'm 40. I live abroad most of my life. Doesn't matter. My friends, my mother is still calling me every day at certain hours, asking me if I was eating. You understand? This is normal in our country. And my father is asking me if I'm good with money. You understand? This is normal. For us, it's normal. For you, people who don't have this type of culture, I know it's a little bit abnormal. For us, it's totally normal, and I respect it. And I will raise my kids in a similar way. Just I'm not gonna be in their head too much, like,
Nah, bro, I'm gonna raise my kids worse, bro. They're gonna be 24/7 with me, bro. Bro, shit, bro. I'm gonna show them the world.
I'm gonna leave them be independent because when we
Hell no, no independence. They ain't gonna get independence. I had too much independence and that shit. Nah, bro, no independence. No.
you will leave your kids to be independent, especially in the younger ages, they will develop more quickly. Super.
No.
But that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. Super. My friends,
Bro, you're gonna develop some fucked up traits. Bruh, me as a 13-year-old, I hang out with the fucking thugs and criminals, bruh. Bruh, one time, nah, bruh, forget about it, bruh.
one more thing, and we finish. How many? 30 minutes? Lele. Super. My friends, listen. Diaspora. Yep.
When you say diaspora, wait.
Sтой, Fifi. Super. My friends, listen. The Balkan diaspora, I don't want to give you the history. Doesn't matter.
Listen, we gotta classify diaspora. There's different kinds of classes. The old diaspora, newer diaspora, this diaspora right now, or what kind of diaspora? Because there's a difference, a big difference. Because older diaspora, many of them are assimilated. Yeah. And they don't like the West Balkan values. They hate it. They want to be like Western. Ain't gonna happen.
People were escaping, especially during the dark past. Super. Even me, bro. Yeah. And my friends, especially, millions of them. Germany, they left for Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Australia, a lot of Balkan people, America, and Canada. Super. The most richest countries, in quotation marks. Super. My friends, they have a lot of money. Super. But they think that if now in today's modern times, if they have a lot of money, that they can do a lot of things. My friends, listen, now in the Balkans, also people are starting having a lot of money because my friends of remote work and of course my friends of intercontinental businesses. Now there is no, how can I say, borders. You can do what you want. You understand? Nobody gives a shit anymore about anything. Especially for the younger people, which is, by my opinion, my friends, is perfect. But the diaspora, they actually carried the Balkan mentality.
They didn't carry shit, bruh. What the fuck is he talking about? They sold it. Let's be honest, they sold out. Many of them sold out. I gotta be fucking frank with everybody. Many of them sold out. Bruh, I don't even want to get into it.
Abroad, which is good. But my friends, I have to be brutally honest with you. Don't get angry at me, please. There is a lot of diaspora, especially from my country, and especially doesn't matter, from all the Balkan countries, that emigrated 70s, 80s, 90s mostly. My friends, which are till this day, lele, so stupid, Bože gospode, so uneducated, so falsely patriotic, because they believe in our embassies in their country when they're living now. They believe in the embassy's propaganda, so they're serving propaganda and they inhale it. They're not breathing it, they inhale it like turbo, huh? On Passat. The turbo. And because they're so nostalgic, we will give for our countries, my friends, $500. We had this back in the days. I'm not saying no. I saw a lot of diaspora, my friends, fake diaspora. I mean, not fake, but sorry, non-educated
I think he's talking about Serbians.
diaspora. Lele, idioti teški. I'm not even joking with you, my friends. But often, my friends, how can I say, often, my friends, diaspora is, I have to be honest, more patriotic because they're living abroad. They have more money, but they're missing their domestic country, which is normal, But they're so patriotic, but they believe in the fake propaganda served by the certain governments and by the certain political parties. Remember, left and right together, one entity. You're voting for one party. Remember this, very important. Super. My friends, how can I say, they're more traditional, which is from one side good, from other side you have to live in the modern times, bruh. You understand? Like you have to accept also some of the modern values, which are good. I'm not saying.
What modern values? I don't understand. What is this modern values? What kind? I don't understand.
To accept this once.
Listen, fuck modern values, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I want to have my 100 hectares of land. Fuck 250 hectares of land. I don't want fucking no neighbors. I don't want fucking nobody on my land. What fucking, bruh? Fucking leave me the fuck alone, bro. The fuck you mean I gotta accept shit from outside?
That you're gluing yourself on the pole and wow, and you bark. No, I'm telling you to accept the good stuff which are happening today, my friends. You understand?
What?
The modern stuff.
What? I don't understand. What new things?
Super. And my friends, they're more emotionally attached. So my friends, they're dominant in the social media platforms. Lele, Bože, Gospode.
We got it, bro. Everything is ours, bro. That is what they don't know. We own everything, bro.
Bože, Gospode. I'm not even joking with you.
Bro, we are everywhere. Bruh, this guy, he knows it. Our connections run deep, bro.
My friends, there. And they know everything, my friends, especially our experts. From Balkan people from Australia. They're extreme experts because now they saw Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, these fancy places which are extremely developed. Yes, I understand. And they saw it. Now they're gonna sell you, we should do like this, for example, in Romania or in Albania. Abe, what the fuck? Now you all of a sudden you became experts, but you didn't read even one book in school. You're not doesn't matter. There are also a lot of diaspora which is educated a lot. They're the minority, but we have a lot of them. Sorry, we didn't use them to actually boost up our country's economies, but because, my friends, our politicians are stupid and they want to steal in peace, so they will live only now with a ship.
Either this guy, he don't know his history. I don't think this guy know his own history. Because your society was built on stealing. That's why it doesn't function. You can. The fuck, bruh.
Cut the wool from the sheep, vote, enjoy life. You remember, and of course, my friends, scare our people like a lot to just leave the country so you can steal and be corrupted in peace. Peaceful stealing. Super. Not super, but super. That's my opinion for the diaspora. Super. My friends, listen.
It's a very lousy analytics. Very lousy. It's not good enough. Bruh, honestly, the analytics that would show that his land was built on stealing. And his people participated in it. So how the fuck should you have a normal country afterwards? The fuck?
What makes Balkans special? Because we are actually special. Don't tell me we are not. We are. Super. We can argue in the comments, huh? Super. My friends, how can I say? We are totally different, mentality-wise. My friends, we are actually smart. We are. Of course, we have all the negative stuffs that I actually mentioned. But my friends, when you will know us, we will be your friends and we will be loyal until the end of the world. I'm not even joking. Hey, my friends, if you are my friend, if you are really my brother or my sister, till the end, bre, I will fight for you. You understand? Even more than your family. Imagine this. This is how, my friends, Balkan people are. Balkan people, my friends, are actually very skeptical in the first place. But when they know you, my friends, they will be literally even, how can I say, better friend than a dog. I'm not even joking. You understand? My friends, listen. When you meet Balkan people, especially people who are not from the Balkans, when you will meet Balkan people, my friends, don't think that we are actually swearing at you or we're arguing with you. We're being loud, my friends. It's a default setting. We have here a setting and it's on put on default and I cannot put it off, bre. You understand? Default setting, my friend. Loud, obnoxious, sometimes, my friends, even uncontrollable. Depends on the emotion and depends on the topic. My friends, just avoid politics, avoid a little bit of history, my friends, and avoid religion. Super, you will have a lot of good time, my friend. Hey, my friends, you will enjoy with Balkan people. Balkan people are extremely good. Doesn't matter which country they're.
Honestly, you're gonna have a problem. What the fuck are you gonna talk with a Balkan person than with the West Balkan? It's like politics. Nah, it's like money, politics, pretty much religion, pretty much. What the fuck else is there? There's not a lot else. That's basically it.
From. Doesn't matter. They will tell you, Greece is better than Bulgaria, than Romania. Serbia is better than Macedonia. My friend, same shit, different salary. Remember. Super. My friends, I love you very much. Thank you. Lele, 40 minutes. I'm like an old grandma. My friends, I like to talk a lot. I'm sorry. Super. My friends, a like and a subscribe would help me a lot. Buy me a link coffee if you want to donate to me something or to this channel. If not, my friend,
Hell no. This, like, honestly, bad video. I don't like. See you guys next time. I don't like this video. Very bad video. It's no informational. He's lying. He's not really analytical. He's just blah 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 blah. Balkan people, but forget about it. Fake video.